back to my channel. Today we're doing incoming freshman advice from your sophomore, slightly older sister. So I just completed my freshman year about 2 weeks ago. It was really fun. I just want to give you some incoming advice so you don't make mistakes or just have a better year in general. Okay, so first piece of advice, make sure the way you're studying works for you. I know we've all fallen victim to do this hack for studying and you'll ace every exam. 9 times out of 10 that's not true. Okay, so find a way that studying that works for you. Do this in like the summer or just first couple of exams. For the summer, just like pretend to study some random topic, like study the art of like goldfish or whatever. Write a little essay on it. Have fun, okay? Also, find a way to studying that works for a specific teacher. So if your first exam, right, your teacher loves putting vocab on that exam, like their main focus is vocab, then study vocab. Use vocab cards, flashcards, Quizlet, Bookit, free vocab sites. Or if your teacher likes using problems, study the problems, old homework, make up problems using formulas, okay? Make sure you do that, all right? Also, do not wait the day before to study because middle school tests were a lot easier than high school ones. You will not know anything and you will not retain the information because guess what? They're gonna retest you on the same information the next exam plus more because it usually builds on top of each other. Studying the day before will not do anything. It'll probably get you a C at most. No matter how good you are, unless you already learned the info and you actually retain it really well, you're not gonna learn much from just studying the day before. So what I like to do is I study 2 days, 3 days before. So that's how I study, and I got good grades. I got B's, A's, maybe like 2 C's on my chem exams, and those are all like problem based. So, and my teacher grades very harshly, so do that. I'll probably make a video on how to study your personal study habit. So this will also be your adjusting year. This is the year that you'll start to see your GPA and your grades will actually start to matter. So if you get one bad grade, it's fine. It will not crash your GPA. It is one bad grade in the sea of hundreds of them. Not bad grades, grades in general. So it's fine. You got one bad grade, whatever. But if you get one bad grade and you give up for the entire year, that will really put you at a massive disadvantage because no matter what you do, the freshman year is your basis of your GPA, and your GPA keeps building on grades and grades over time. You cannot... Hi, baby. Okay. Oh, you want to see Sweetie? Sweetie. Sweetie, Sweetie. Full stretch. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, Sweetie. What was I saying? Yeah, I remember. If you give up, your GPA will suck. You cannot bring up your GPA in later in the years. You cannot bring it up in junior year. It's not gonna work like that. So you adjust and change and find out what's worked best for you because you cannot do it later. You have to start now. If you're gonna take away one thing, you cannot change your GPA later. Start now, please, okay? Be nice to teachers, but don't suck up to them. Please don't be a teacher's pet. No one likes a teacher's pet, especially the teachers. What you can do to be nice but not be a teacher's pet is do your homework, like think about it, do it thoughtfully, especially your assignments. Don't spend an hour on your homework that you could have spent 5 minutes on it. But do it thoughtfully. Really engage with it. Engage with your teachers. Say yes when they ask you a question or answer the question. Don't forget to ask for help. That's what they're there for. I know it's really difficult to ask for help. I mean, I've had that problem too, but asking for help really helps, okay? Please ask for help. They love answering your questions. I mean, as long as they're meaningful. So what I like to do to be kind to my teachers but not suck up to them, besides doing my work well, is say good morning to them when you see them in the halls, or when you walk into their classroom. So be like, hey, good morning, Miss Smith, or like, thank you for a good lesson, Miss Smith, or have a nice day, Miss Smith, when you leave the classroom, okay? They will like you more if you say hello, goodbye, and treat them like actual people, okay? It's okay if you don't do amazing on your first quiz or test. As I said before, one is not gonna matter. What matters is what you do with your rest of your grades as a whole, okay? So keep trying, learn from your mistakes, you'll be fine, relax. Experiment with your style. Even if you have a uniform, I have a uniform, okay? I just wore different jackets, or at the last day of school I wore my Mary Janes and like leg warmers, and it was really cute. I loved it. That was really my style. So especially this freshman year, it really helps me discover my style. And if you don't have a uniform, you kind of have no excuse. No one cares, okay? People, why are you looking at me like that? People have too much to worry about on their own in high school to care about what you're dressing like, okay? If they don't have anything to say, they're not gonna say it at all right? Like, you'll get compliments on your style, you'll find a new group of friends, okay? Trust me, relax. You'll be fine. High school is not like the movies. They will not bully you for not having the latest shoes or being on the latest style or listening to Kanye. Like, no one cares, okay? Relax. Making friends. I know quite a few people have issues with making friends, so I want to give a touch on that advice. Find a person with a common interest. I know that sounds really basic, but it really helps. You will have club fairs and sports teams and stuff. Find a club that's interesting to you. Find as many clubs. Make sure it's not so many that you can't do your work, okay? But find clubs, because it'll be a lot easier since you already have people in the club with the same interests as you. Same thing with sports. When you join a sport, the amount of time you guys spend together, you're already like a family, okay? If you don't have any friends, you will have sports friends. Trust me. Like, I just joined color guard a couple weeks ago. I didn't know that many people in color guard, and I already know everyone, and we all love each other. So, it's fine. Alright? Find a community, okay? Also, if you don't join clubs or sports, it's okay. That's fine. What you want to do in freshman year, since everyone's looking for friends, is find a person during like an icebreaker that you have like this pull to from their energy, or you like their style. Go up to them, talk to them, ask like questions like, oh, what school did you go to? Or if you already know what school did they go to, did they know this person? Or what are you excited to learn in this class? Or if they have a similar style, be like, oh, I love your style, where did you get your outfit? And then you talk about stuff you like, and you go back and forth. And what's your name? Do you want to sit next to me at lunch? Or can I sit with you at lunch? And they'll probably say yes. The only reason they won't say no is like if it's obviously a one-sided conversation, like you're just talking about yourself and they're not saying anything, probably not gonna say anything. Or if they already have a friend group, they're probably not gonna sit with you at lunch, but you will become friends as long as you keep talking to them, okay? Trust me. Try to make friends with sophomores too, since they already taken some of the classes you have. So you can ask them about what this class is like, or which is the best teacher. Okay, so here is the summer portion. During the summer, you'll definitely have summer assignments if you didn't have them already. What I like to do is I don't put them last minute, because then I get stressed out, especially if you have to read a book, because if you have an English class, you're gonna have to read a book during the summer. So try to at least do it a couple weeks after it starts. Try to get it out of the way like around late July or late June, so you can just be done, do whatever you want for the rest of the summer. You don't have to focus on it. Volunteer, do whatever, spend time with your family, go out with your friends, whatever. You will also probably have to wake up very early than you usually do. So what I do is the first 2 weeks, I do what I want. I rot in my bed. I just enjoy rotting in summer. I go to bed at 3 a.m., wake up at like 5 a.m. Do what you want the first 2 weeks. But that third week, that's when you want to have somewhat of a schedule. So wake up at like 9, 10 o'clock, get your summer homework out of the way, maybe read a book, spend time with your family, friends, practice your sport if you have it, I don't know, stare at the ceiling, and then you can do whatever you want for the rest of the day and go out with your family. So, and you don't have to worry about it because you already did part of what you wanted to do today. During the summer, obviously find your style, but also redecorate your room. If you really don't like your room and you're like, oh, this is too 7th grade of me, redecorate it. It's summer, you have time. Clean your room, please. Start the year off fresh with a clean room, a clean desk. Get a desk, you're gonna need a desk. Do not do your homework in your bed because you're not gonna be able to sleep because your brain's like, oh, I have to be thinking when I'm in my bed, not doing my home, because you're doing your homework in your bed. So find a desk, get a desk, or sit on the floor, sit on your kitchen counter, whatever. Do not do your homework in your bed, please. Make your bed when you wake up in the morning. Make your bed, skincare, brush your teeth, do that first thing. Make it like you don't even have to think about it. So during the school year, it's just part of your routine. You don't have to think about it, you just do it. And that's how you get your perfect skin or whatever. That's not a thing, but do that. Have a routine, please. That will really help you. The 9 a.m. thing will really help you wake up early in the summer, all right? Don't start waking up at 5 a.m. in the summer, because no, don't do that, okay? Have fun, okay? It's freshman year. This will be probably your easiest year so far. Academic-wise, socially, it's pretty difficult, but because it's all the new people. But find your people, have fun, okay? It's freshman year. I love my freshman year looking back at it. It was really fun. Trust me, you'll be fine. You'll enjoy it, okay? Bye! I forgot to add, don't date in your freshman year. You don't have time for that. Don't start dating. You probably don't know many people. Don't be desperate to date. You have basically the rest of your life to date anyone. You don't have to date this boy who has the same mindset of a 12-year-old. Please don't date. The amount of times I've seen couples who break up in 2 weeks is way more than I've seen couples who have lasted more than a month. Like, don't date. Don't strive to date. If you really like this person, they really like you too, fine, go date each other. Don't expect to get married or anything. That's a red flag, but don't be like, oh, everyone in my friend group, everyone's dating each other. No, they're not, okay? Also, this whole high school fight thing, don't try to get in high school fights. Don't try to do these damaging high school challenges, because it will come back to bite you later when you're applying to colleges or you want to go on a school trip. Because if they see that record, they're going to be like, no, you can't go. So don't get into mischief. Just be nice. Also, talk to your teachers more, okay? Those would be the people who give you your high school recommendation letters. So try to have a relationship with them, your teachers, your counselor, administration, whatever. It'll be pretty easy. So talk to them, become friends, whatever. Just have a good relationship with people, all right? Okay.